All right, what's going on, everyone? Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the new layout. Holla, holla, holla. Let me quieten down Microsoft Flight Sim for right now. Thanks so much. Hopefully, you like the new introduction. I worked hard on it. I tried to minimalize because we don't need a lot of extra. Happy birthday! We don't need a lot of happy birthday. It's awesome. Yeah, no problem. You got to cherish each one. But this, but anyway, guys, hopefully you like the new intro. We took away a lot. We're going to have a new stream ending that pops up. We're just going to keep it on one. There's going to be no scene changes. And keep it nice and simple. Just one screen for any of you that might have issues with watching a bunch of things flash across the screen. Plus, I like it simple like this. Yeah, it's a little bit of a complaint. Or a little bit of a struggle. This is the JustFlight BAE 146, and I think it's the 300 variant, and it's the cargo variant. But this is an old school aircraft, guys. This is not something newfangled. It does have an FMC, but you'll notice everything is gauges. It does have VNAV, or RNAV rather. So it does have capability to fly the flight or the heading from the computer, but it also has VOR capabilities. It's got a few autopilot features here, and we are going to take this. We're going to grab the cargo version, and we're going to take this for a flight. Not today. I'm still learning how to fly this thing actually, but excuse me, we are going to take it for a flight eventually. I did purchase it for a reason. And I think it's a great aircraft. It's a little old school, a lot more buttons and things that you have to hit. Everything's not automated for you. And it's a little bit more work. There's no auto thrust. You have to use this little thrust modulation system here to actually get anything to work. It does have autopilot, but it's not anything like any new technology. We do have NaviGraph and we have SimBrief integrated. So, you know, when we get to that point, we are going to fly. I did want to show you guys something really quick. Let me see if I can make this happen. All right. You can actually go through and see the cargo deck. And you can see the passengers as well. And although this plane obviously is a cargo plane and it has no windows, you could use this to get a good window view for like takeoff and things. So kind of cool. Just wanted to show you guys this aircraft really quick. We're not going to be flying it today, but we are going to fly it soon. I'm still learning how to fly it. But it is a crazy aircraft. It does, look at this, check this out. I mean, the freaking seats move. I mean, how cool is that? Everything works on this thing. So I'm excited to fly it, and we will eventually fly it. Doesn't have a huge range on it, and I'll just show you guys. We'll take it back to the main menu. I've been quite the busy person here. I bought quite a few aircraft. Yeah, we're gonna fly it on VATSIM. We're not going to fly it today, but we are going to eventually fly it on VATSIM. So just want to show you guys some of these aircraft I've purchased. So let's start at the top here. So obviously we have our Fenix that we've always flown with. We have the Headwind A330. This is what we're going to be flying today. This is a somewhat new aircraft. It came out in 2019, 2020, maybe 2017. I can't remember. It's not that old. But it's got it's got a 41,000 ceiling. It can travel for 7,200 nautical miles, 15 hours. This thing is crazy. So I would put it up with the 787. So when we do take a long haul, which we are going to do across the pond, you know, we're going to jump the ocean, go travel over there and see what do you mean, bro, over in Europe and the UK. When we do those trips, we're definitely going to take this A330 for those trips. I can't wait to fly it for a long haul. I'm actually really excited about that. We actually bought the Antonov AN225. Now this is something on the marketplace only, but this thing's kind of crazy in and of itself. We're not going to do any VATSIM flights on it. We're not going to do, we may do a small flight on it, but it's got a crazy range, you know, 8,300 nautical miles, which is even longer than the Airbus, which is crazy, but only 12 hours of endurance, max altitude of 36,000 feet. But this thing is a behemoth. It is huge. So may get some of those. We actually bought the premium version of Microsoft Flight Sim. So I went ahead and upgraded to the premium version. Here's our PMDG aircraft. And guess what, guys? Look at this. We have the 787 Dreamliner. So we now have the 787 since we bought the premium version. This aircraft is essentially why I bought I paid $100 for the premium version. I cannot wait to fly this aircraft. This aircraft looks so futuristic, guys, when you jump in. Plus, we have a mod that we're using. Let me see if I can, it's a free mod. It doesn't cost anything. The only catch is you have to have the premium version of Microsoft Flight Sim. But let's see, 7.8. Where is this thing? It's Heavy Division, I think. Let's look up that. Heavy Division 787. Okay, here it is. Here's the website, guys. This is a free download, hdsimulations.com, but it adds on some features onto the standard 787 that comes with the premium. And I've got this installed. Once again, free mod, doesn't cost anything, but it adds more of a true to life 787. So, and I also bought some liveries with this aircraft. I had to pay for these. There's probably some free ones out there, but I just wanted a pack that had a lot of them in there. I think this thing was like $8. It wasn't much. But we've got Delta in here. We've got, who else? There were a few in here that I like. Air France, Air Canada, if we ever do a international. And there's an American Airlines here as well. So we've got quite a few aircraft here. Whatever the however you pronounce that. That's another Qantas. These are more European airlines, but this 787 has a crazy range of 13 hours and 6,400 nautical miles. Not quite on the Airbus A330 level, but honestly, the A330 kills the 747. And you see how close the 747-800 is to the 787. I mean, this is a 4-engine aircraft, and it's got a 16-hour endurance of 8,000 miles. This 2-engine brand new aircraft has a 13-hour endurance of 6,400 miles. Once again, not on the A330 level of 7,200 and 15-hour, and this is why we're going to be taking this A330 for all of our long hauls. We may take the 787 and try to stretch it and see what we can get. And I'm super excited to fly this this Boeing. This Boeing is the best Boeing. I mean, it's the newest, obviously, along with this A330. But these are two aircraft I'm so excited to fly. We've obviously got our CRJ. We've got the 500 and the 700 variant. This was the plane we were flying last time. Great little private jet. Doesn't really have a long range on it, though. Only 3-hour endurance. So it's more of a regional aircraft, definitely not a long haul, and definitely not even on the Airbus 320 or 737 level. What else do we have, guys? We have all the premium aircraft that you get with the bundle. We have the fly-by-wire A320. Once again, kills the 737 for endurance, and got this Cabri G2. I love this helicopter. I think that was what I had before, though. This is the aircraft I was just talking about, the JustFlight 146. Has a horrible range. You know, we're talking about 2,000 nautical miles, and that's the max. Typically is about a 1,000 nautical mile, 5-hour endurance plane, which is horrible for a four-engine aircraft. But this is an old school thing. This is probably put out in the 50s or 60s. This is a really old school air. Actually, I would say 60s or 70s. And it seems really fun to fly because it's going to be really involved. And through the whole flight from takeoff to landing, I'm going to be, you know, a lot more involved than I am with these newer aircraft that pretty much fly themselves. The A330 was free. You get that, you go to Headwinds, look up Headwinds A330, and it's free just like the fly-by-wire. Definitely go get that. It's a great aircraft. I'm running the developmental version, by the way. But there is a stable version you can run as well. But can't beat free. Let's see. We got the Salty 747. Again, a free aircraft. This one's actually got a 16-hour endurance, 8,000 nautical mile range. We have the CJ4 from Working Title. You guys remember that from some of our earlier streams. And we even got the Wright brothers playing here. But Velocicopter, look at this guy. So guys, I'm not going to say that we're going to fly every single aircraft that I have, but definitely the ones that I've highlighted here, we're going to definitely be flying on a consistent basis. And we may stretch out, well, with the exception of the Antonov. I don't know. That may be just a special trip only kind of thing. Maybe we'll do some stunts with the Antonov, like go in the city and see what we can do. It's because it's so big. But we definitely, I want to do some helicopter flights at some point. Definitely want to take the PMDG variants here more often because I'm always sticking with the major or the main PMDG. Definitely want to take the 787 and I want to take the Airbus 330. I'm probably never going to fly the 747. I honestly don't care to learn how to fly that because I've got the 787 now and I've got the A330, so I don't need it. We have this thing. I don't do fighter jets, guys. So if you're looking for fighter jets, probably go to another stream. I'm not going to be doing any kind of Army aircraft or military aircraft. And at some point, I would love to try to take some of these small general aviation aircraft. Let's see, what would be something I would pick? Probably, what's a good starting aircraft here? Maybe the King Air or this Cessna. This Cessna probably. One of these Cessnas. I would probably start with one of these and kind of take off from there. But yeah, I do want to learn on a prop at some point. But prop's really not my thing, guys. I'd really much rather be on a jet. So let's go ahead and get in the A330. And let's go ahead and pick Delta. All right. Now, Key West. This runway is what? 5,000 feet. Honestly, this jet's not going to take off at 5,000 feet. So we are not going to be able to do Key West. Oh, let me show you one more thing I bought, guys. Super excited about this too. So Flight Sim Dream Team, FSDT, they're the ones that make the GSX Pro, which I have the GSX Pro now and I absolutely love that aircraft. We got a little bit of glitches here, guys, and it's not letting me scroll. I think it's still loading. But I went in and I bought every single custom airport that they make for Microsoft. Here we go, for Microsoft Flight Sim. Now I think there's about 8 or 9 of these. Not sure. Most of these are in Europe, so we've got LFEQ, which is in Quiberon. Not even sure how to pronounce that. We've got Key West, which is where we were at when we loaded in. We've got Vancouver in Canada, Chicago O'Hare, which we're going to try to fly out of a lot. We got Switzerland, Basel, not sure how to pronounce that. We got Zurich. I think Zurich's a major one. Louisville, Charlotte, which Charlotte's near me, and then Mount Doppin. I'm not sure. Some of these are Hey, yeah, if I ever do a Cessna flight, I would absolutely love, I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment, but I would absolutely love to do a your controls co-pilot kind of thing, and fly a Cessna VFR, obviously. So I think it would be fun. I don't want to do it anytime soon. I still want to fly some of these jets. But anyway, guys, kind of cool. These airports are amazing. They are worth the money, in my opinion. Just love them all. So super stoked. But let's see. Let's see. Can we go to Chord? Maybe we'll do something different than what we had before. We have at least a runway that we can use now, guys. So we're going to fly out of Chicago. That way we can see one of these custom airports again. We're going to take a heavy gate and check out the flight conditions. Perfect. All right, let's load in. Guys, this Headwind's A330 that we're about to jump in, beautiful aircraft. Beautiful aircraft. It's really a direct mock-up of the A320. Everything looks exactly the same, so I feel very comfortable in flying it. But just looks amazing inside and out. Plus, we've got a co-pilot working with this as well, and it's free. It's free. My game installs. I can try to use the get the fly-by-wire A320 again, free, and get the A330, and that's free as well. But guys, look at this. Just a beautiful aircraft. Having a little bit of issues with GSX. Give me just a moment, guys. I may need to restart this. Let's see. Is GSX working? The scripting engine hasn't started. Let me see if I can restart this. Oh, wait. Did it just work? Nope. Just a moment, guys. All right. I just tried to restart it. Okay. All right, guys. Sad story, but we're going to have to just restart the flight sim, but that's okay. Oh, and let me take chat off. Sorry, guys. I mean, you know, I like having chat there in the beginning. GSX always has problems. I've heard that. You know, but in my opinion, from what I'm getting out of it, I feel like it's going to be a major player in what I use day to day with simming. I really like Flight Sim First Officer, and I really like GSX, and I like how it's integrated with Flight Sim and for Flight Sim First Officer. But essentially, guys, and I'll show you this when I open up Flight Sim First Officer, I went ahead and just bought every single license that you can get with Flight Sim First Officer. So that 146 cargo plane I was showing you earlier, that is something that works with Flight Sim First Officer. So only a few planes work with it, and it's mostly third party, and you have to purchase a license for every single aircraft. But in the end, I really love the app, and I feel like it's worth it. Also, guys, you'll notice the frames per second is a lot smaller. I was using an app called Fraps. That was what was giving the big yellow frames per second in the top left. That app was interfering with Steam, so I went ahead and just uninstalled it and got rid of it. And I'm using a Steam overlay now, so you can see the frames per second. It's smaller because I'm using a pretty high frame rate here. I'm using 1440 in the game. But yeah, if you guys want to zoom in and see it, you can see it. It's also nice because some people maybe didn't like it, and the fact that it was taking up so much room. So just a moment here, guys, while my game loads. But we're going to go ahead and jump in. We're going to get in this A330. We're going to make sure GSX is actually functioning with it, and we're going to follow our flight plan and get moving. I have a AMD card, not an NVIDIA. I think MSI Afterburner only works with NVIDIA. So what I have is, I'll show you. I have what's called Radeon Pro. It's essentially somewhat like NVIDIA or MSI. It's where you can tweak the card, but I really don't. I don't tweak it much. I got a Radeon Pro 5700 XT, and it's got 16 gigs of VRAM or memory on it. So it's a pretty beast card. It's not a weak card, but I don't. It can run 4K, but I don't run 4K. I run it in 1440, which is a little bit stronger than 1080, and it looks detailed enough for me. And I don't tweak anything in my Radeon Pro software. I saw a lot of people online say just leave it the way it is, let Microsoft tweak as needed. So I just leave everything to application settings and let Microsoft do its thing. Getting the Airbus A320 flight stick. Oh, nice. Nice. I have no problem with that. I have actually gone to that. I think you were with me when I told you I bought this Velocity 1 flight stick. I've stuck with it. I've never put it up. I have my Boeing big expensive throttle, quadrant, and yoke sitting in the corner of my room, and I always use this Airbus flight stick now. All right, guys, let's see if this works. We're still on the A330, still Delta, so let's try to go back to Chord. And with this big boy, you definitely need a heavy gate. This big boy even hangs off the runway. This is just like a 747. I think the wingspan's probably equivalent to a 747. So you have a lot of things with a big aircraft like this. You have restrictions on taxis. You can only taxi in certain areas. There's a lot of big differences in flying a heavy versus flying a regional. There's small differences though, so it's not that major. All right, guys. All right. You know what I love about this though? Look at this. Every single time, no doubt, this thing starts up and it is cold and dark. I don't have to do anything. I had to mess with the Fenix so much to get it to actually just be cold and dark. All right, look at this. GSX is working now. That's great. All right, so we're going to close this. And guys, look at this airport. Look at this freaking sky. Look at this. This is cool. But look at this airport, guys. Look how detailed this is. This is how Chicago O'Hare looks. From the jetways to the terminals, everything, from the parking. They did a great job. You can even see your parking gate now. You can't see that kind of stuff on the default scenery with Microsoft Flight Sim. But look how detailed this stuff is, guys. It looks amazing. But I just love it. Really, really happy. When the jetway connects, it just looks so realistic. Look how amazing this aircraft looks. This A330 is beast. All right. Enough talking. Let's see if we can get Microsoft First Officer, Flight Sim First Officer loaded. Oh, and let's turn on some music. There we go. It's a lot quieter. All right, we're connected. And to get this off, guys, you just have to click this and it'll stop. All right. So before we start, you do have a little pad over here, just like on the fly-by-wire, and they mimic this. I don't know if it's the same company, but this is exactly like the pad on the fly-by-wire. Everything is exactly like the fly-by-wire. So if you're familiar with flying the fly-by-wire A320, you're going to fall in love with this A330. It's exactly the same. All right. And once again, guys, just to show you what I've done, but if you look at my licenses, I have just about a valid license for almost all the aircraft now except I didn't get this 737. I don't need that. I've got a PMDG 737, and I don't have this A310 from any builds because I don't care about the A310. The A310 is an old Airbus, and I don't want to fly that. But every other thing we purchased a license with this thing. I don't know what you mean by copped over. Oh yeah, let's get to work, guys. So let's go to SimBrief. Let's see what controllers are online. Let's take a look at VATSIM really quick. Let's refresh the screen. I'm doing this on my phone, by the way, so you're not going to see this on the screen. So no controllers in O'Hare, but that's okay. But we're going to go ahead and fly to let's fly to Charlotte, guys, because I have Charlotte scenery as well, and I think that'll look beautiful to see realistic scenery coming in and out. So I'll have scenery for the departure airport and the arrival airport, third-party scenery. So this is going to be great. All right, so chord to Charlotte. We are flying the A330 today. Oh, this is the A330-900 variant. All right, we're going to change our registration. 1465. We're going to have, 335 passengers. Holy crap. This thing can take so many passengers. All right, we're going to do a full passenger load, though. All right, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and generate the flight. Copied, was copied over. What does that mean? All right, let's check. Is our SimBrief coming up here? No, it's not. So we're going to have to restart this. You want to verify you got all greens on the bottom with this program. It takes it a moment. But you want all greens down at the bottom, and then you want to make sure your SimBrief loaded the correct plan, and it did. Okay, so we're good here. You can see the jetway has connected now. Look how cool that looks, guys. Look, the jetway, I don't even know if it can reach back there. That's crazy. But anyway, let's take a moment and let's pre-file on VATSIM. Pull in our SimBrief and pre-file. It's 12 p.m. I need to get off. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I hope it can install as well. Have a good night, though. Thanks for watching. Oh, somebody's got Delta 1465, so we're going to go with 1466. So since that's the case, let's edit this flight, and let's change the flight number, generate. Okay, we're good. Let's go back to, we're going to have to restart this one more time. Yes. Hey, thanks. Thanks so much. And let's pull in a new flight plan. And this should be Delta 1466. And let's try to pre-file. Pre-file. And that worked. Okay. All right, let me show you guys on the screen. There we go. And the map has adjusted as well. Okay, so we're good. Let's pull this down. And we will start. Actually, let's go ahead and sign into VATSIM. Make sure we change to Delta 1466. Oh, wait, we're not on the CRJ7. Let's disconnect. We are on an A330. Oh, I don't see it. A330 900, there it is. A339, okay. All right, we are connected to VATSIM. Let's go ahead and start our pre-flight flow.
Good afternoon, Captain.
Good afternoon. All right, let's see if we can connect the jetway. Jet bridge. Here it comes. No, I can't reach. Oh, this is going to be funny already. All right, let's go ahead and import our flight plan. And CLT, that looks good. Nav charts are looking good. And here's our breakdown. So we're looking great. And we've got GPU power established, I think. Or is this APU power? GPU power. Okay, good. All right, guys, for right now, let's go ahead and tune to... we don't have anything, so we're not going to tune to anything. We'll tune to Unicom. No, we're already tuned to Unicom, so we're fine. We're just going to wait around and let the...
The gate agent is ready. Are we okay to start boarding?
We're going to wait on the boarding. And actually, let's take a look at our SimBrief flight plan. And we need 14.5 of fuel. So let's make sure we've got that. Fuel. Oh yeah, we've got 34,000 pounds. We've got enough. We'll just go ahead and fly with what we've got. Actually, no, we won't. We'll take down the fuel. Oh, is there another way to do that? Oh, right here. We'll carry a little bit extra with us. We'll go with real time. Just kind of taking a look outside. Nothing's happening yet. No catering or anything. They're programming the FMC right now. So let's take a look at that. Let's see if we can turn these up a little brighter. I don't want to mess with their stuff while they're working on that. But we can go ahead and turn up our lights. And turn up our lights. Is it this guy? Yep. Yeah, we got a couple of more lights here. Where are you? Hiding from me. Okay, there we go, guys. All right, altimeter's been set. Waiting on pilot to enter SID and stars, so I'll do that now. Turn this brightness up a little bit. All right, so let's go to our SID and stars. All right, we're looking at 9 center. So we'll go chord, departure. Where's a good view? There we go. 9 center. This looks really nice, guys. All right, we got no SID. All right, so let's take out this discontinuity. Okay, and let's go to airport. This will bring us down to the bottom. So you click on CLT, we'll click on arrival. You technically don't have to set this up right now, guys. You can set this up during flight when you get close. But we're going to 36 right. So 36 right. And we're coming in for parkour. Parkour. And Taft. So we got no VIAS and transition of Taft. All right, and then we go ahead and insert that. And let's take a quick peek at the entire flight plan. Oh, got a discontinuity. Always remember to take out the manual as well, guys. All right, this is the end of the flight plan. Okay, there's no, whatever. That's fine. All right, everything else looks good. So we'll give them a moment to do their thing. Look at the MCU menu. And that looks fine. All right, I think boarding is about to happen.
Yes, we're all set up here.
So GSX boarding is going to be really funny. These passengers are going to end up walking in air, mid-air. That's going to be hilarious. Oh, it wants me to do all this? God, it's been so long since I've done this. I don't remember how to get performance data. We're just going to go with flaps for 1 and flex for around 58. Honestly, it doesn't matter, guys. You don't have to be precise with it. And we'll go for 140, 145, and 145. Alright, sounds like we've got some things being loaded in. Yep, catering is here. Yeah, there's not much left to do, guys. While boarding is happening and all of this is going on, I'm going to go ahead and take a small break. But the plane is pretty much set up. We're going to wait on catering to finish and fueling to finish and passengers to finish boarding. And then we will finish our checklists and go ahead and take off. Yeah, this information hasn't been put in. Let's see if I put this information here. Passengers. I guess I have to wait for everyone to load on. What's going on now? One of the catering trucks is done. Let's just take a moment and see what happens here. Okay, here comes luggage. All right, guys. I'm gonna make one small change. Huh. I don't see what I'm looking for. Maybe it's in the settings here. Maybe it's not even on this aircraft. Oh, automatically import SimBrief data. Turn that on. Much better. I don't see it, guys. There was a setting somewhere that I chose that had it combined taxi lights, and maybe on the Fenix, and that may be why the lights are so dark. We're gonna see how it performs later. It's still putting luggage in. Oh, maybe it's waiting on me to open the doors. Oops. That's probably what's going on. Let's see, door aft and baggage truck. Is that what you guys were waiting on? Oh yeah, that's what they were waiting on. Oops. Well, that's
Air traffic, American 514, 10-mile final, ILS runway 10 center. O'Hare.
It's called a fuel truck as well. Okay, and let's look at payload. I guess we've got to wait until our passengers... See, it's saying planned. Import SimBrief data. You're not importing. I'm not sure, guys. I guess we have to wait for boarding to complete, though. I wonder if this is a situation where the door is not open. Yeah, it's open. Not even sure what they're doing right now, guys. But we're waiting on passengers right now, and there's not much that we can do about that.
Pre-flight checklist. Cockpit preparation.
Completed.
Passenger signs.
On.
Adhered.
Set.
Fuel.
Check.
FMGS.
Set.
Altimeters.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Yeah, we're just waiting on passengers, guys, and waiting on cargo to finish loading. I will say GSX takes a while. You can actually see this stuff loading, though. That's kind of cool.
Dear passengers, this is to inform you the aircraft doors have been closed. In order to push back on time, all passengers must be seated with your seatbelts fastened. All luggage must be stored in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. The cabin crew will be passing through to make their final safety checks before pushback. Thank you and welcome aboard. Okay, to start boarding, Captain?
Go ahead and send them down.
Before start checklist. Doors.
Closed.
Beacon light.
On.
Parking brake.
Set.
Checklist complete. Ground from cockpit. Starting engine 2.
Connecting tug. I'll let you know when the pin's inserted. Steering inserted. Release parking brake. Starting push. Cleared to start engines. Nose right. Nose left. Stopping pushback. Set parking brakes. Tow bar disconnected. See you on the left side with the pin. Have a great flight.
We'll look for you on the left side. Thank you. All engines stable. Taxi checklist. Flight controls. Full left. Full right. Full back. Full forward. Rudder full left. Rudder full right.
Check.
Trim.
Check.
Briefing.
Completed.
Flap.
Set.
FMA takeoff data.
Check.
Transponder.
Set.
Checklist complete. From the flight deck, this is your first officer. We just wanted to take a moment to welcome you aboard and thank you for flying with us this evening. We're not anticipating any delays, so sit back, relax, and we'll have you in the air shortly. Watch the ground speed. Watch the ground speed. Before takeoff checklist. Engine mode selector.
Set.
Pack.
Set.
Ecom memo.
Approaching
Takeoff no
runway
blue.
09
Checklist complete.
Center. On runway 09 center.
Set.
Unicom.
Set.
Takeoff thrust. Takeoff thrust. Takeoff thrust. Takeoff thrust.
$100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
400 feet.
Autopilot on.
Command on.
Flaps up.
Flaps up. Acceleration altitude.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Landing gear.
Up and off.
Flap.
Up, no lights.
Spoilers.
Off.
Checklist complete. Passing 10,000 feet. Transition altitude.
Check.
Indianapolis Center, Delta 1465 with you, passing 380 for 390.
Delta 1465, Indy Center. Don't have a flight plan for you. Could you file that, please?
Oh, sorry, wrong call sign, Delta 1466. I apologize.
Delta 1466, Indy Center, squawk 3262.
3262 in the box, Delta 1466.
Good evening in Indianapolis Center. This is WestJet 1247 with you, flight level 370.
WestJet 1247,
From the
Indy Center.
flight deck, we've reached our cruising altitude. The flight attendants will begin their service shortly.
Delta 1466,
In the
radar
meantime,
contact,
please
25
keep
miles
your
west
seatbelts
of
fastened
Brickyard,
as turbulence can
390.
occur at any time.
Command A off. Command A on.
Indy Center, November 30 Juliet Golf. Would it be possible to shoot the visual approach runway 5 right at Lima Charlie Kilo Rickenbacker International?
Alright, 30 Juliet Golf, contact Columbus approach 12595 and make that request with them.
12595, thank you. 30 Juliet Golf.
American 1057, descend via the Scarlet 1, arrival Columbus landing east. The Columbus altimeter is 3040.
Descend via the Scarlet 1, arrival and 3040.
Indianapolis Center, November 471 with you at 390.
Number 471, Indy Center, hello.
FedEx 453 Tango at flight level 350, climbing to flight level 390.
FedEx 453 Tango, Indy Center, hello.
Indianapolis Center, hello, Air Transat 532 at the Louisville Gate Alpha 8 request IFR clearance to Montreal International.
Air Transat 532, Indy Center, hello, cleared to the Montreal Airport for the Strep 5 departure. Strep, then as filed, maintain 5,000, expect 50370, 10 minutes after departure. Departures in this frequency, squawk 7340.
Flight plan IS-5 with the Federal 5 departure, initial climb 5,000, will expect flight level 370, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 7340, Air Transat 532.
Air Transat 532, readback's correct. Let me know when you're ready to taxi the Louisville altimeter 3033.
United 751 passing 10,000, heading wide engine.
At 751, Indy Center, low, climb maintain 50380.
380 for simple.
We'll call you back when we're ready for taxi and altimeter 30334, Air Transat 532.
Indy Center, hello, UPS 1125 Heavy, inbound to Zarda, passing flight level 310, descent to 11,000.
UPS 1125, Indy Center, hello, squawk 1425. United 751, cleared Rick Rosewood.
Squawk 1425, UPS 1125.
United 751, Indy Center.
Got 751, go ahead.
United 751, cleared Rick Rosewood.
Clear Rosewood, first 75.
UPS 1125, radar contact 25 northwest of Pocket City, cross Cherry at 1000, the Louisville altimeter 3033.
Cross Cherry 1000, and say again the altimeter please for UPS 1125.
3033.
3033, UPS 1125, thank you.
Yeah, Center, Citation 61 Delta Delta, level 10, 10,000, look for R.
Number 61 Delta Delta, Indy Center, climb maintain 50370.
That's the 37 for 61 Delta Delta.
Indianapolis Center, Endeavor 5244, ready for taxi.
Endeavor 5244, runway 23, taxi to Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, Endeavor 5244.
Number 471, I have a slight amendment to your route. Advise when ready to copy.
Ready to copy, 471.
Number 471, cleared to the Columbus Airport via direct Jimmer. That's Juliet, India, Mike, Uniform, Romeo. Join the Jackets to arrival.
Cleared Jimmer and the Jacket arrival.
It's the Jackets to arrival, Juliet Alpha Kilo Tango Zulu 2.
Okay, copy, 471.
Number 471, you can descend via the Jackets to arrival, Columbus landing east. The Columbus altimeter is 3040.
3040 for 471.
United 751, just verifying your direct Rosewood.
Oh, yeah, we're going to Rosewood.
And United 751.
Wound you.
United 751, Rosewood is about 40 degrees to your west.
Yeah, we're trying to intercept it or not.
Roger, I need you to go direct from the point I tell you to go direct, not go back to the magenta line, so just make sure next time you do that.
Alright, that's my bad.
And Indianapolis Center, Delta 1437, climb to 10,000, direct Popsy.
Delta 1437, Indy Center, hello, climb maintain 50340.
Climb maintain flight level 340, Delta 1437.
And Endeavor 5244, Indy Center, where you calling?
That was an accident. I keyed the mic by accident, sorry.
No problem. FedEx 453 Tango, Indy Center. Number 61 Delta Delta, contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
119.875, 1 Delta Delta, see you.
United 751, radar contact loss. UPS 1125, you can expect the ILS runway 17 right approach.
ILS 17 right approach, UPS 1125, thank you.
FedEx 453 Tango, Indy Center.
Go ahead for FedEx 453 Tango.
FedEx 453 Tango, are you able to accept the jackets to arrival today?
Affirmative, we can accept the arrival.
FedEx 453 Tango, roger. You're cleared to the Columbus Airport via direct Jimmer. That's Juliet, India, Mike, Uniform, Romeo. Join the jackets to arrival.
We'll go direct to Jimmer and join the jackets to arrival FedEx 453 Tango Heavy.
American 810, Indy Center on frequency.
Endeavor 5244 ready for takeoff, runway 23.
Endeavor 5244 on departure flight, runway heading, winds calm, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff 23, Endeavor 5244.
UPS 1125, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 4000, vectors ILS, runway 17 right.
Left heading 080 and descend to the altitude second, please.
4000.
Descend to 4000, UPS 1125, thank you.
FedEx 453 Tango, descend via the jackets to arrival, Columbus landing east, the Columbus altimeter 3040.
Was that for FedEx?
FedEx 453 Tango, descend via the jackets to arrival, Columbus landing east, the Columbus altimeter 3040.
Descend via the jackets to arrival FedEx 453 Tango Heavy.
American 810, level flight level 320, request you descend via the jacket.
Aircraft calling Indy Center, no voice, carrier wave only, check your mute button. And American 810, Indy Center, hello, cross Jackie at 10,000, the Cincinnati altimeter 3036.
Cross Jackie at 10,000, 10,000, American 810.
Indianapolis Center, good evening, Southwest 276, flight level 310.
Southwest 276, Indy Center, hello.
Indy Center, Southwest 612 with you, 7.3 for 10,000.
Southwest 612, Indy Center, hello, climb maintain, flight level 290.
Climb maintain, flight level 290, Southwest 612.
Air Transat 532, we're ready for taxi.
Air Transat 532, runway 17 right to taxi via Mike Golf Bravo.
Runway 17 right via Mike Golf Bravo, Air Transat 532.
Indianapolis Center, November 724 Bravo, 8,000 feet.
November 724 Bravo, Indy Center, hello, the Wilmington altimeter 3038.
Command A off. Command A on.
Indy Center, Endeavor 5244 climbing through 4,200.
Endeavor 5244, Indy Center, hello, radar contact, climb maintain 50320 for now.
320, Endeavor 5244.
Endeavor 5244, you can proceed direct Hillary.
And direct Hilly, Endeavor 5244.
American 1057, contact Columbus approach 125.95.
2595, American 1057.
EPS 1125, descend to maintain 3000.
Descend to maintain 3000, EPS 1125.
Southwest 276, cross MBell at 10,000. The Louisville altimeter is 3033.
Cross MBell at 10,000, Southwest 276.
Indy Center, Global 196 with you, flight level 350, direct departure.
And I'm sorry, who was that call?
Global 196 with you, 350, direct departure.
Global 196, Indy Center, hello.
Hello.
Southwest 612, contact Cleveland Center now 119.87.
Over Cleveland 1987, Southwest 612, good night.
WestJet 1247, Cleveland Center 119.87, same.
119.8, WestJet 1247.
Last call on Indy Center, carry wave only, no voice check, can be fun.
And Center, American 810, I have information, Victor.
American 810, sorry, I was on the landline, say that again.
Yep, I have information, Victor, for Cincinnati.
Roger.
Yeah, I know there's no ATIS up, but I pulled it off before flight.
Delta 1466, descend and maintain 50300.
Heading down to 300, Delta 1466.
Indy Center, UPS 1125, reaching 3000.
UPS 1125, roger.
Airtrans at 532, short of runway 17 right, ready for departure.
UPS 1125, you're 6 miles from Bluegrass, turn right heading 140, maintain 3000 to establish clear for Alice, runway 17 right approach.
Engine mode selector.
Right heading 150, cleared for the ILS, UPS 1125.
Air Transat 532, the Louisville wind 080 at 7, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, hard nav lean.
17 right, clear for takeoff. Airtrans at 532.
From the flight deck again, you've probably already noticed we've started our descent. We're not anticipating any delays and should pull into the gate in 20 to 25 minutes. Until then, just sit back and relax and we'll have you on the ground shortly.
Indy Center, citation 777 Charlie X-ray.
777 Charlie X-ray, Indy Center.
Roger, on the ground, Evansville, looking for clearance up to Columbus tonight.
777 Charlie X-ray, clear to the Columbus Airport via Radar Vectors Judy, NS filed, maintain 5000, expect level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency is clock 4512.
Roger, 777 Charlie X-ray is cleared to Columbus via Judd Asphalt, maintain 5,000, 310 and 10, departures on you, and squawk 4512, and we have the weather at Evansville, we'll call you for taxis.
Yes, 777 Charlie X-ray, roger, reback's correct, the altimeter 3031.
3031, and expect runway 22, right?
Whatever you want.
Roger.
Delta 1466, looks like Atlanta's logging off. Radar service terminated for exchange is approved.
Reading to com, Delta 1466. Thank you for DOTC. Have a good night.
Endeavor 5244, climbing tape level 340.
340, Endeavor 5244.
Endeavor 5244, Atlanta's logging off. Radar service terminated for exchange is approved. Have a good day.
Unicom.
Okay, we'll go over to Unicom now, Endeavor.
We do have a ground frequency at 1219, so we'll set that. Not sure if they'll be online when we get there, but... Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and go to our flight plan. And we're looking at about 3,000 feet. I'm going to drop this down to 3,000. We got a little bit of chop up here. That's okay. We'll actually go ahead and start our descent.
Command A off. Command A on.
Ah, that's kind of annoying, but whatever. This way we get out of this weather, this turbulence. Alright guys, I'm going to step for a break. I'll be RB. All right, we're looking good, guys.
Transition altitude.
Check.
Dear passengers, we are about ready to start our descent. At this time, we need all passengers in their seats with seatbelts fastened and seats in the upright full position. We will be coming through the cabin shortly to collect all remaining trash.
That's our airport at 12 o'clock, by the way.
Check.
Dear passengers, we have reached an altitude that requires all electronics to be turned off and stowed for landing. You may continue to use your handheld phones and tablets in airplane mode. Thank you.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Dear passengers, as a safety protocol, the cabin lights will be dimmed for landing.
Landing checklist. Cabin.
Notify.
Go around altitude.
Set.
Ecom memo.
Landing no blue.
Checklist complete. Watch the air speed. Flight attendants prepare for landing.
$2,500.
right, Juliet Mike 105, holding short 36 right, gonna take off and use BV4, BV5 departure, just a transition, 36 right, Juliet Mike 105.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
Traffic departing 36 right, Juliet Mike 105.
Flaps 3. Flaps full.
Flaps full.
Gear down.
Traffic to Mag 105, turning right on course, going up to 10,000.
Command A off. Command A on. Command A off. Command A on.
Charlotte traffic, Delta 1466 on a 3-mile final for 36 right.
1000.
Approaching runway 36 right.
$500. 400.
Okay, my turn on 6,000 up to flight level 240.
100 above. 300. 200.
Minimum.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Retard. 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 Retard.
Spoilers.
$3,000 feet remaining.
Dear passengers, welcome to our destination airport. Please remain seated until all docking procedures are completed and the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off. On behalf of our captain and crew, we would like to thank you for flying with us. We hope you enjoyed your flight today and hope to see you again soon.
Looks like Charlotte traffic, Delta 1466. Clear runway 36 center, taxiing to the gate. All right, I think I see our spot. We're looking for 14 in. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's one of these. $14. That's our spot. See, it's so nice when you actually can see the gate from outside. Oh, I love these. Look at that. You can see parking too. Oh man, so nice. I love these airports from Flight Sim Dream Team. They're just amazing. Alright, let's do a little left turn action here. Line up. Alright. A little braking. Alright, let's see how we're looking. Yeah, we can go a little bit further up. But look how lined up we are, guys. Ah, so good. Alright, that's good right there. Set our parking brake. And we'll go ahead and connect our taxiway. Look at that, it's gonna work this time. Perfect. Doors opening and everything. Alright, look at that. That's great.
Shutdown checklist. A. PU bleed.
Set.
Y. Electrical pump.
Off.
Engines.
Off.
Passenger signs.
Off.
Exterior light.
As required.
Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
Set.
Weather radar.
Off.
Checklist complete.
Alright. Good flight, Captain. That's the first time I've got a good flight, Captain. Approach stability failed. Strobe light penalty. What? That's the co-pilot's fault. Taxi speed. I was a little fast. But hey, can't win them all, can you? Alright, let's see if we can start deboarding with GSX. Request deboarding. I think you can do it from here as well. Maybe not. Alright, there's deboarding. Too bad you can't see the passengers. Actually, I think I can see them walking across. Ah, I can't tell. I can hear them though. Alright, that's it. And let's connect to external power for now. And that's it, guys. You can kind of see GSX taking over and doing our boarding. So we're going to let it go with that. Yeah, we're going to call it a night right there, guys. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll let you guys watch the rest of this until deboarding and luggage gets done, and then I'll cut the stream. But thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a good rest of your night.